Ground trembles as cracks spider out across crust fault lines. You and Elana exchange wary glances, your instinct sharpening. From fissure ahead, ominous glow pulses planetary heartbeat. Colossal serpent emerges from fractured ground. Its swirling mass of fiery cracks and dark plasma undulates through fissure, pulled by magnetic forces. Air fills with scorched scent. Elana pulls out scanner. Its core fluctuates when it harnesses fault lines for energy. You grit your teeth. Then we cut off source. I will distract it while you analyze seismic feedback. Fissure Harbinger rears back, releasing seismic roar that fractures ground in jagged lines. You and Elana dodge rocks erupting skyward. We need to weaken its energy output. Aim for veins on its neck. Got it. Cover me. Elana releases blast, forcing creature to rear up. You dash forward, activating seismic disruptor. Device hums, vibrating synchronously with ground, then targets Harbinger's core frequency. Harbinger coils, its massive tail whipping through air. Elana narrowly avoids being struck, rolling to side. You slam your gauntlet into ground, sending counter-frequency pulse that halts its advance. Fissure drags you into asthenosphere. Extensive decompression and melting makes asthenosphere well upwards. Ridge basalt magma erupts above subduction zones during continental rifting. Fissure Harbinger lunges forward at you, then burrows downward, dragging you into its realm. You desperately activate shield. It is pulling us down into collapsing crust. Elana braces against tremors. Tectonic stress is off charts. It is creating its own subduction zone. You plummet through fragmented lithospheric layers, temperature rising dramatically with each passing second. You split through timeline, genesis versus extinction. Will you survive lithospheric contact? Harbinger's body weaves through rock, swimming through element 3, leaving behind magma trails. You check instruments. We are passing through boundary between crust and mantle. If we do not stabilize soon, we will hit asthenosphere. You descend deeper, pressure crushing against your protective gear. Around you, solid rock gives way to plastic, partially molten layer in upper reaches of asthenosphere. Elana adjusts her suit's thermal regulators. Temperature is approaching 1300 degrees. Our heat shields will not hold at these depths. Fissure Harbinger grows stronger, feeding off decompression melting where asthenosphere wells upward. It becomes more fluid, connecting to magmatic system source. You scan frantically. It is not just living in fault lines. Asthenosphere is its true domain. Look at how it manipulates magma flows. It is redirecting convection currents. Harbinger encircles you in molten rock vortex. You witness birthplace of magma source that feeds volcanic systems above subduction zones. It is not trying to kill us. Rather, it is showing us something. These patterns are same as continental rift signatures we detected on surface. Harbinger's eyes pull liquid metal upon you. It moves through viscous asthenosphere, generating localized upwellings that become surface volcanism. It communicates through seismic frequencies during rifting events. If I match frequencies, we can communicate back. You extend your arm, your seismic disruptor sending waves through partially molten rock. Harbinger hovers in asthenospheric flow. For a moment, everything is still. Even convection currents pause. Then it approaches, changing color from angry reds to cooler blues. You have its attention. Harbinger extends magma tendril that does not burn when it touches gauntlet. Instead, it floods systems with ancient information about planet's inner workings, tectonic movements spanning millions of years, and rifting event predictions. It maintains pressure systems between lithosphere and asthenosphere. Deep crust mining operations disturb its balance. No wonder it's surfaced. Harbinger creates current that pushes you upward, guiding you back toward crust surface. Journey upward is smooth, traveling through carefully constructed rock channels. We know why continental rifting always follows these specific patterns. Harbinger's not causing quakes, but preventing catastrophe through pressure management. It illuminates vast network beneath you in three-dimensional fault lines map extending through elemental sphere. When Harbinger gestures, points along faults glow. You scan quickly. These hypocenters are earthquake origination points. It is showing us where seismic energy builds. Elana moves closer to one glowing section, her scanner capturing data. These match precursory swarm patterns we've been tracking. Look where lines of force connect upward. They're feeding directly into magma chambers. Harbinger coils around particular hypocenter, ancient eyes fixed on you, willing to understand. Quake increases intensity, mirroring seismic readings we detect before eruptions. It is showing us trigger points. Hypocenter quake origins are precursors to volcanic events. Harbinger traces stress accumulating along fault lines, transferring energy through brittle elemental spheres until it reaches critical points. At each convergence, you see how magma pools, then rises. Direct connection between fault activity and eruptions becomes clear. Elana frantically logs the data. This explains where our prediction models fall short. We were tracking surface deformation and gas emissions, but missing deep hypocenter networks. It is pressure relief system. Faults are not random fractures, but vents that prevent catastrophic pressure buildup in a stenosphere. Elana points to complex fault line junction. There it is, directly beneath Caldera. Look at these hypocenter patterns. If we map these hypocenter networks and understand their activation sequences, we will revitalize eruption forecasting to save lives. You ascend through interior layers. Divergent plate boundaries generate quakes immediately following you. Fissure Harbinger pulling on planetary veins, denigrating neutron star crust fault lines. You signal at your throat, making cutoff motion, pleading for Elana to not talk, because each vocal oscillation generates helioseismological booms. With dreadful realization, Elana listens to vibrations of her vocalizations echoing outwards through crystalline planetary crust. On this plane of hyperreality, even simple acts of speaking triggers catastrophic force reactions. Barest vibrations shake loose immense energy. Ground beneath you tremors. Fissures open up, causing destruction. Fissure materializes from lava flows and magma chambers, permeating volcanic crust. Fissure Harbinger attacks through interspatial deformities. Razor-edged claws, dense and impervious, tear through ground to shatter and split it open. Molten rock surges upward, then rejoins lava streams, crashing back into ground. Fissure Harbinger unleashes arcing blades of liquefied planetary crust. Fissure Harbinger dives into planetary core. Angular momentum spirals outward, fracturing into smaller versions of itself. It separates as cells undergoing exponential mitosis through cascading division. Fissure Harbinger swarm in synchronization. You and Elana find yourself thrust into twisting, branching labyrinth of contradictory geometries. Matter and energy states that should have caused mutual annihilation instead phase through one another, occupying alternate slipstream states. Fissure's hone sentence manipulate fractal plane of interstitial membranes. Evading Fissure Harbinger's relentless slipstream attacks requires existing across multiple quantum instances, where actions undertaken in one slipstream catalyze retroactive influence across others. You transcend it to geometric hypernaturals, falling deeper into Fissure to bottom of magnetic waterfall.